Hey, happy day 74 of the BP challenge. BP, blood pressure for me. I'm reducing my blood pressure over the 90-day challenge. Health, lifestyle, work, career, whatever goal that you've set over the 90 days, that challenge for you. Today we're going to talk about spiritual key, the spiritual key. And for me, this is one I didn't talk about for the longest time because it's so personal. Our spiritual beliefs, and I'm not talking just religion, I'm talking your spiritual beliefs, your connection to a higher power, your sense of, consciousness that there's more to life than just the day-to-day life that we're living. By focusing on spiritual, I mean getting more clarity. Okay, sorry about that. Phone call came in. I have no idea where I left off. Spirituality. We're talking about this impact of spirituality on and as one of the 7 areas of our life that we have to focus on and we have to pay attention to. By spirituality, I mean your connection to higher power. So how do you do that? The best way I've ever found and that I've heard and taught to connect to your higher power is through meditation. There's all kinds of different meditations. There's all kinds of ways to connect to your inner being, or whatever you want to call it, or connect to God, or connect to source energy. There's so many different ways of describing it. Connect to your creator. But meditation seems to be at the heart and the center of all that. Now, meditation, you can go online, you can go onto YouTube, you can use hypnosis. There's all kinds of ways to tap into your spiritual being. And that's up to you. But I say it's all about focus, and getting clarity of what's right for you, what feels good to you. So today, our challenge is going to be small. I challenge you to just go to a quiet place, breathe, and clear your mind by focusing on your breathing and see what comes up for you. You will be surprised how amazing the answers are when you ask a question and then just sit quietly in a quiet place or out in nature, or breathe in a quiet place. Or this time of year, I'm going to go up and look at the Christmas tree or the Christmas lights and just relax and breathe and be in the present moment. The answers to the questions that you have that will come up. You might be struggling with, well, what do I really want? I don't know what I want to do next. I don't know what I need to do next. I don't know how to handle or deal with this problem or situation. Just ask yourself that question, let it go, and then just sit and relax and breathe and focus and just clear your mind from all of the other things that are going on in your life or in your head, and see what comes up. I guarantee you'll be amazed at the answers that you get, the clarity that you get, the focus that you get by doing that, just having some quiet time for you, quiet thinking time for you. I went through decades where I didn't even stop and breathe. When I was in probably all of the decades up until my 50s, I didn't take time for myself. I didn't take time to focus on what I want. And that not only spiritually left a big void and left me feeling unfulfilled and bankrupt and unconnected, but it also took a huge toll on my physical being as well. Because again, if we're not paying a little bit of attention to all of these key aspects and areas of our being in our life, it can lead us to trouble. Remember, physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, contribution, financial, and relationships. We need to have a little bit of attention to all of them. It's not going to be equal and balanced across the board. Talked about that a couple of days ago, but you can't totally ignore and cut yourself off from any of these areas or aspects of your life. It's kind of like cutting off your arm or a limb or something, or cutting off your nose to spite your face. It's going to come up. You're going to need it at some point in your life and in your journey here. So don't ignore it. Just maybe you don't spend a ton of time and energy on it. I was a lot more spiritual and religious when I was younger. I guess I'm more spiritual now, but I was more religious when I was younger. Now I'm more spiritual. And that it's going to be different for each of us based on our experiences and what we do through life. So today, what are you doing? You are spending some quiet time thinking. I call that meditation. You can call it whatever you want. If you need help with meditation, there are so many resources. Just Google or YouTube it and find a meditation that works for you. Find some music or some rhythms or some beats or something that makes you feel the way you want to feel, calm and relaxed and able to just clear your mind of all the clutter so that you can focus on what it is that you want. Focus on your 90-day goal. Maybe you just think about what's the next thing I need to do to really move the needle to get me to my 90-day goal? That would be a good one. All right. If you have any questions about this, hit me up in the comments below. Otherwise, I will be with you tomorrow. Have an awesome day. Bye. Sorry about the interruption.